Okay guys, here's a house for $119,000 in Vero Beach, Florida. A couple things. First is it's about 15 to 20 minutes away from the Atlantic Ocean. So not a far drive, but I did videos that are of houses about 5 to 10 minutes away from the Atlantic Ocean, and those houses, they feel like the beachy tropical vibe. This house here, about 15, 20 minutes away from the ocean, it does not feel beachy. And even though you have a little bit of an ocean breeze, it's just, it's the suburbs and you don't have a coastal feel. That's number one. Number two is this house is in a little bit of disarray. The roof needs repair. It's a flat roof. The windows are old. The sidings are old. You have a nice driveway here with some privacy, but the neighbors' houses are also in disarray. At least one of them directly next to you. Now, it doesn't feel like an unsafe community. It just feels like a little bit of a ran-down community. So it's on the cheaper side. You know, you're close to $100,000. The taxes are around $1,100 a year. There's no HOA. It is a single-family house, but you don't have a beachy feel. You don't have the best neighborhood. I'll show you that in a minute. You'd have to do some repairs, and I don't think it's worth it. We'll just drive a little bit further back. It's just, see, like they got these wooden doors here, like barn doors, and you got an old AC condenser unit there on the ground. Landscaping needs work. House needs work. The surrounding community needs work. So, you're in a safe place. You're somewhat close to the ocean. You're about 10 minutes away from downtown Vero Beach. So you're not that bad with regards to location, but you're not living the Florida dream. You're in, you're close to the dream, but you're not living the dream. So I would not recommend this house, but I still think it's value to give you the video. Why? Because again, the average person looks on Realtor.com, Zillow.com. They put their search engine of an area of a price, and when the area and the price match up, they say, oh, here's a house in the area of Florida I want to be. It's under $150,000. It's almost $100,000. Taxes are cheap. There's no HOA. This house is for me. Well, maybe, but maybe not. Because, like I said, you probably have to put about 20 grand into the house, and you're not going to be able to change your neighbor's house, okay? And you're not going to be able to change the fact that you're really not by the beach, even though you're not far away from the beach. And a house is such a big commitment that if you decide to buy a house that doesn't inspire you, you're basically saying the next 10, 20 years of my life are going to be uninspired. Now, again, you have a safe community. I do not feel unsafe here. However, just looking around, there's a lot of landscaping, so you may not see the best perspective, at least driving here. We'll go to the street up. I just don't feel, I don't know. I just don't feel it's worth it. It is somewhat cheap for today's economy. You're on like this dead-end street here. And as I make right, we'll take a look at the street behind you, and then we'll come back to the house. You're close to Route 60, which is like a main highway or route in Vero Beach that brings you all the way to Atlantic Ocean. So see, here's the houses behind you. See, again, you're middle class. You're not in the lower class. It doesn't look like any type of crime issues here. This house is cute here. Just take a pull in. So this is a somewhat cute house. Got a nice little like carport. Tough again to see with some of the landscaping. So you have like a peaceful setting here. So yeah, I mean, look, these houses are decent. I don't know how much you can see here, but I'm just getting a feel, and I'm talking this out with you because, again, when you buy a house, you're buying into the community, and you're buying into the culture, to the vibe, to the energy, to the economic opportunities. One of the downsides with Vero Beach is, unless you're retired, there's not that many economic opportunities unless you were a nurse or you worked in a trade, plumber, electrician, etc. and the pay scale's not that high, but again, the housing prices aren't that high. Now, here's the positive. Over on the other side of that wall is a high-end community, houses that are about $300,000. And so they all have like screened lanais and pools. I know you can barely see it. So you are close to, you know, like a major redeveloped community. And you have nice houses surrounding you, but they're older. Like, this is a cute house. I like this here on the corner. Okay, it's got like a little drive-in carport. And it's well appointed, ranch-style house, well manicured, well maintained. And so that's nice. You know, your house is not up to par like that, but it shows that your neighbors are taking some pride in their ownership. Okay, and that's the pride of ownership saying, means that if you buy a house in an area that doesn't have a lot of people renting, then, you know, you have a pride. Now, see, here's they got a little bit of a wild cat, that neighbor, and you know, they're on the porch, they're drinking, they're smoking. Not a bad thing. I mean, you know, it's their house, you know, they're just drinking, but, you know, it's a vibe, okay? It's something you have to think of. And so you see those, like, nice bushes and stuff, and the house directly next to you on the right, that little, like, light blue house is nice. The house to the left of you is not nice. The house across the street is not nice. And I know you can't see much of the houses because there's darn landscaping, but... And this is, again, would be your house, $119,000. Okay, I would not say it's a bad deal, but I would not say it's I don't know, it's a decent deal. But again, you know, how much time out of your life do you want to spend here? You know, that's an individual question that you would have to think of. You would have to get, you know, come here, you know, how close to the beach do you want to be? How do you want your neighbors to be? How does the energy have to be for you to be inspired? Because what I would tell anyone, if you're not inspired, rent, don't buy. Why would you buy somewhere when you're not inspired? It's like, it's a waste of money. It's a waste of your life, you know. It's like, I don't know. It's not wise, in my opinion. Look, this here neighbor, like, part of his house has got like plywood. I don't know. Yeah, not the best. I mean, not the worst, but it's raggedy. So, you know, I don't know. I'm just trying to give you guys another perspective, get your creative juices flowing, get your mind thinking, get your search engines going. Why? Because, look, this is the type of video I would like to see and make when I was looking at being in Florida. So for me, that's what I do, okay? I push myself. I go out there and make videos that I believe have some value. Some people believe so also, and some people do whatever. But the bottom line is, either you're creating or you're a critic. So there's creators in the world and there's critics, and you have to decide what you want to be. If you don't like something, then create something. And if you're too lazy to create something, you'll complain about something. That's the difference between a creator and a critic. Critics steal creators' content, and then they comment on it. Creators go out there and make their own content, and they comment on it. That's a totally different mindset. It's a totally different type of person, okay? But the good news is, most people are lazy. They're critics, not creators. How is that good news? Because that means there's more room for you to operate and be a creator. Because every time you meet a lazy person, that means it's someone that ain't going to take your job, okay? Because they're gonna complain about the job. They're going to complain about you, but they ain't going to do shit about it other than complain. So what I could tell you guys is, get off your ass and create. If you don't like something, don't complain, okay? Because you got two options: be a creator or be a critic. And that's a life lesson. I just threw that in the video for free, an additional value, okay, to the house video, to get you worked up and inspired, okay? And if it rubs you a little bit the wrong way, well, hey, you know, sometimes you need to get rubbed the wrong way, because some of you guys are too used to a hand job, okay? Some of you guys are too used to a happy ending. Get a little bit uncomfortable, okay? Get a little sweat going in your life, okay? And get fired up, okay? In a good way, in a healthy way, in a peaceful way. Some people don't understand it. That's all right. They'll waste most of their life in a house that doesn't inspire them, in an area, in a job, in a life that doesn't inspire them. And they won't try to make it better at all. They'll just fucking bitch and moan about the rest of their life. And do I want to spend a minute around them? I don't want to spend 2 seconds. I don't even like talking about them. I get upset. But sometimes, you know, it's good to get upset. And it makes you understand what you don't want to do, okay? Because they're like like this damn dead-end street that I'm quoting now. It's like, you know, which way do I go? Well, I know I don't want to go down a dead-end street, so what do? I navigate around it, okay? I want to go forward. I want to get out of this damn dead. I want to get to the ocean. And this house is too far away from the ocean for me, guys. Okay, you might as well be in Alabama as far as I'm concerned. You might as well be, okay, in Tulsa, wherever, okay? All right, guys and girls, thank you for watching. Click that blue join button if you'd like to support the channel. The thumbs up don't mean shit, okay? Everything that matters is the blue join button. That thumbs up is, that shit don't mean nothing, man. I mean, yeah, you get 1 million people to click that thing, you get a video go viral, but that's just a waste. You know, time you get that, you'll be fucking dead, okay? Because you need 1 million views makes $1,000, guys, about, on average. So let me tell you something, man. Click the fucking blue join button if you want to support. You know, I mean, if you want to click the thumbs up, yeah, that's a positive. I like to see a thumbs up. But shit, I like to see a new member. Why? Guys, all about money. You know, who the fuck making videos to connect with psychopaths? I'm not. Guys, I try and make videos to, you know, give some information, give some entertainment, give some encouragement. But shit, I'm a loner, and I want to make side revenue. Because I'll tell you right now, shit, if YouTube didn't pay, I wouldn't do videos. Why? Shit, I'm not working for charity. I did that. It's a fucking, I don't volunteer no more, man. Nope. Sorry. All right, guys. That's it. Peace.